The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. Give us that proof of life check-in here at 6:04. 30 degrees. Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Kenzie's on maternity leave. We have Case, the producer, here. And Kara Caribou's going to check in at 7 o'clock and hang out with us throughout the show. Great friend of mine, great radio legend, Kara Caribou, going to be joining us and, joining the party, the fun. You know what I mean?
You've been on a few different stations with her, right? Or at least one different station?
I worked with her on one, but she was on, like, The Loop, on Rock 103.5. She's never been, I don't believe, on Q101.
Don't believe so. But Rock 103.5, you guys were there at the same time, right?
Yes. The legend in the Hancock building. That place should have been... we all should have been arrested, is what I'm saying.
I'm surprised you weren't.
Yeah, thank God those athlete comments. Thank God there was no social media back then.
That always worries me, where it's like, I understand things evolve. We have different litmus tests for things now, but they go, oh, thank God we didn't have cameras back then. It's like, well, what were you doing? You shouldn't have been doing that.
Yes, but the microcosm of taking a clip and taking it out of context and labeling you that for life can be bad.
Yeah, you don't have nothing to worry about. It's okay.
I'm good. Are there others?
Not me. I was an innocent bystander.
No, I'm a peach.
I was there. I was friends with all of them, but I don't have anything to worry about.
I was a conscientious observer.
Is that right?
Of the debauchery. All right, so 7 a.m. Put this in your phone right now. We got a lot going on this morning. So 7 a.m., your next chance to GTFO. That's the Killers in Vegas. Okay, all you got to do is listen. We give you a word. You text it. It's super easy, and you get a $100 Visa gift card just for qualifying. Coming up in Clash with Kenzie, the trivia contest 7:10. Make sure you're here for that. Just after that, after sports, we have LCD sound system tickets. 4 shows at the Aragon. 2 were already sold out. That is a monstrous event.
Huge.
Yeah. And
Had a lot of buzz in the building. People talked about LCD sound system, how excited they are for that.
It makes me feel, privileged that I saw him at the Park West many years ago, but got to see him at a venue that is really... Park West doesn't get every band that you like, probably, depending on your tastes. But when they do get your band, it's a great place to see. It might be one of the best places in Chicago to see a band you love because you can just walk right up to the stage and be a foot from them.
Yeah, because you went to who did you just see there?
So it was G Love and the Special Sauce as the headliner.
Yeah,
and Jacob Noel, Bradley Noel's son from Sublime, opened up.
And you posted that video on Q101's Facebook page, and I thought you were on the stage. I texted Brian. I went, "Are you playing with him? Why are you so close to him?"
Pretty much, it was a wonderful experience, and now he'll be basically the singer of Sublime by the end of the year when they play Coachella and start doing a tour. Maybe come back and he's going to take over for Rome.
Yes, I am hoping we get a festival date, whether it's Lollapalooza or Riot Fest with that band. I'm very into that whole thing. Just, it's cool.
Well, with Rome being with the band for 20 years, Jacob Noel didn't even know his dad because he was only 1 year old when he sadly, tragically passed. And then he now sounds, you can see that genetic thing where he's channeling him without question. It's him.
Rome's got to be so bummed.
I don't know.
No, I'd be bummed. Sublime with Rome kind of had it made. They had a little avenue that they could carve out every summer, play X number of shows, make X number of dollars. Who's going to go see Rome?
Well, after 20 years, I hope he built some kind of fan base without Sublime.
No, I think he built a fan base with Sublime with Rome. There's no Rome fans out there.
Do you think the first Rome show, it's like, what I got? Come on, man, when are you going to play it? What I got?
That's the thing. Do you want Rome still doing Sublime songs, or do you want to hear Rome originals?
I kind of want to hear an original.
I don't think I want to.
I just want to see what he's got. Got in his back pocket there. One more thing this morning to put in your calendar. 9 a.m., world premiere music from Pearl Jam.
Oh!
This is awesome, and rumor is some dates will be dropped later on today as well. Might be very interesting for our Chicagoans here. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see.
We'll see. But 9 a.m. the song, and I wore my Pearl Jam shirt just in honor of it today that I had at the concert from United Center. Actually, UC Eric bought me the shirt, so I got a free shirt. But I'm unhappy because...
Hold on, UC Eric bought you the shirt?
He did.
You're a grown man.
Well, I guess there was, merch was going on at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
and
for
I
one
said,
of those bands.
I said, I'm not going to drive over to get in line for merch.
Why would you? Just for a band you love and adore.
Come on, I'm past that part of my life. I used to wait in lines for tickets, for album releases, to go buy a CD, for shirts. I can't do it anymore. I got a kid in daycare. Well, I'm late picking up your kid. They call DCFS on me because I'm waiting for a Pearl Jam shirt.
That'd be a bad look.
It's not a good look. So therefore, he bought it for me. I didn't give him any money. It was a gift, as far as I understood the arrangement.
Okay, interesting.
But now it was a great shirt. It's super soft material. I don't know what it says on the label. 7, 8 washes now, and I only wash in cold because I'm very tall and shirts tend to shrink, become a belly shirt fast. My people out there can understand that. My big dogs out there.
Do you think it's anything to do with your diet and exercise or lack thereof?
Not at all. It's nothing to do with it. Nothing at all to do with that.
Okay.
So the shirt just deformed. It's not the same shirt anymore, and all I do is wash in cold. I dry in delicate for like 15 minutes, then I hang dry. That way they don't shrink. That's how I do it. And all of a sudden now, the last wash, it's all deformed, and it looks bad now, the shirt.
And that's why you're wearing a Pearl Jam belly shirt today?
Yeah. That's in case anybody sees a picture later on. We'll post a picture.
In case you're confused.
Oh, God.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Reminder, 7 o'clock coming up is your next chance to GTFO, the Killers in Vegas, a trip for 2. You could win it very easily. Just be here at 7 a.m. with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And now a fact, or at least we get there, going to make your brain go, we've all, I think, been wasting this product, and we only use it once and throw it away. And the company itself says it was designed to be reusable and used many times over. Now, look, I want to save the planet. I have a 15-month-old daughter. A lot of stuff out there we're just wasting. I try not to waste.
Really?
I do.
Okay. Do you recycle?
I recycle, but I don't believe it.
Okay, I'm in the same boat. I'm saying, there's no way we're actually doing anything with the recycling.
I think that and listen, the garbage men out there, we have several of them. I think Jim the garbage man's a regular listener, I believe.
Yep.
I'd love to know and see video of him laughing, throwing all the bags in the same pile.
And I don't think he's happy about it.
No, he's a great man.
He's a great man. I love him, like a child.
We need to protect him.
I would do anything for him.
Yes, but I just don't believe it's really working.
It's all going into one pile.
And
not because Jim wants him to. It's just there's no system in place to appropriately recycle.
I may be remembering this incorrectly, but we have WGN's Ben Bradley on the show all the time, an incredible investigative reporter, and his idol was Chuck Gowdy from ABC 7 back in the day, the same guy that uncovered so many problems in Chicago. I believe it was a long time ago. I'm talking about maybe 2004, 20 years ago. When Chuck Gowdy followed one of those recycling things all the way through and found they were just throwing it in the same dump.
Yeah, of course.
And you saw it was the blue bag thing then. Mm-hmm. So is it still the blue bag? Because I have a blue container I throw stuff in my building.
I think it's a container now.
Okay. So, because the bags were probably plastic.
Oh, man, we didn't even get out of the gates on that one.
Jeez. It took only 10 years to figure out that we're adding to it. But I believe it was Chuck Gowdy. There was an incredible report showing that they were all going in the same dump in Chicago. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't recycle. I'm not anti-recycling. You should do it and just hope for the best.
No, keep up the charade. Make yourself feel better about yourself.
I feel great.
Yeah.
When I throw my Coke Zero cans all in that thing.
You sleep easy at night.
I throw them in one at a time to show my giving to the earth.
Do you wash out your cans before you recycle them?
I don't. Are you supposed to?
Yeah, that's a big thing with my girlfriend is that she gets mad at me that I'll put a soda can or a bottle in the recycling, but I don't wash it out, and then she goes, well, it's contaminated. They can't use it. So you've never recycled is what we're getting at.
Whoa. They throw out that can?
I got news for you, Brian. I think they're throwing out everything.
Why can't they wash it out?
Because they can't recycle in the first place.
Jeez. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I've rinsed out, let's say, Alfredo sauce jars.
That helps. You're doing your part.
I've done that because we like Alfredo sauce.
Put it on the board.
The Rouse is amazing.
Now, there you go.
But, okay, I don't know if someone who's an expert in recycling can help us out with this because that would be helpful at 312-591-8300 because this product, the company says, Chicagoans are doing it wrong. It's not designed to be used once, multiple times, but I can say I've never used it once. I'm guessing that Case hasn't. Kenzie, Kara that's coming in, you. I don't think anybody has ever reused this, and I want to find out at 312-591-8300. We'll tell you what the product is coming up in 6 minutes.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, 25 minutes away from 7 a.m., your next chance to GTFO. That's the Killers in Vegas. A trip for two, free, can be yours if you stick around. But first, a fact that makes your brain go. Now, we're all wasting something, I think. And I want to know from you guys if you do this or not. There's a company that says we're using their product wrong. We're throwing it away after one use, and it should be used multiple times to help save the planet. And I want to save the planet. I really do. I really want to. But I don't know if I can do this, what they're saying to do.
We got dozens of texts asking the same question.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that the fact today is that we should be reusing toilet paper.
Reuse toilet paper. Is that what I'm talking about?
I hope not. Oh, thank goodness.
There was a lot of people scared on that one. You should not reuse toilet paper. What you should be reusing is Ziploc bags. How about that?
It's the only time Ziploc bag has been followed by an explosion.
I'll do it again. Ziploc bags.
Oh, that sounds good. All right. Why should we be reusing those?
Because they're designed to be washed and cleaned and reused from the company. They're, sometimes they kind of have a little tear in them. You got to throw them away when you try to seal it and something happens. Oh, well, it's not going to keep that seal anymore, and I can't have my cheese to spoil, so you throw it away. That's what I do anyway.
Do you put cheese in Ziploc bags?
Yeah, eventually once I open the package, and there's always you rip the package there. Anything I do where I rip open the package because I'm just like an animal,
yeah,
I want to make sure it stays good, so I use a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Which is plastic, which I'm not happy about, but I got to have freshness.
You got to have freshness.
Come on now.
A guy like you need to be careful about what you're putting in your body.
Thank you very much so. So, Ziploc has said, listen, they should be reused several times because Ziploc brand bags are made with high-quality, recyclable materials that are strong enough to be used again. Now, does anybody out there wash their Ziploc bags?
My
and use
girlfriend
them?
does.
Oh, my God.
I know.
What?
I know. And I've made fun of her for this, and I've said she's the only person that does this, and I've kind of belittled her for it to some degree. I didn't know she was saving the earth. I thought she was just being a weirdo.
Yeah. I actually know a guy that I was over his house. And this was a long-haired rocker dude, so, like, you don't expect... His house wasn't in order. But I was over there. We're just having a little chat. He goes to the kitchen. He starts washing his Ziploc bags. Now, you can also assume he was a band guy, so he's broke, and you have to wash your Ziploc bags. I go, man, times are hard. He's washing his Ziploc bags. Turns out he was trying to save the planet, as far as I knew at the time. Does anybody wash their Ziploc bags? And if you do, I want to talk to you at 312-591-8300. Call up. I want to hear your voice. I want to know what kind of person washes the Ziploc bags.
Well, we're getting a bunch of texts already that are people saying that they reuse their Ziploc bags, which I don't know. Like, I think of a Ziploc bag, I think about peanut butter and jelly. I think about the peanut butter and the jelly smearing onto the Ziploc bag.
Right.
I don't want to clean that out. I don't want any part of that.
But you'd save the planet.
Yeah.
It's a lot of plastic in one Ziploc bag.
I don't know. Isn't it the thing where it's like four corporations are responsible for 70% of the pollution, and then they turn it on the consumer and they're like, use paper straws. That'll fix things.
You're changing the subject.
I just don't feel like I should have to wash a Ziploc bag.
Stop deflecting.
I just feel like maybe like the BP oil spill had a bigger effect than the Ziploc bag reusage.
That's false. That's false. So many people are using Ziploc bags. That's one little part of the ocean.
That's in your notes?
That's right here. That did nothing. Ziploc bags every day. Think about how many you throw away.
This is interesting. So it's just the two of us today. Our phone lines just exploded. Do I answer the phones now? What do I do?
Go answer the phone.
All right.
Go answer the phone. I want to talk to people that reuse their Ziploc bags. We'll talk to you guys in a second because you should be doing it. I'm not doing it. Case ain't doing it. His girlfriend is. My long-haired rocker buddy is. But you're supposed to be doing that. The company says you'll save the planet. Just wash the bags.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
15 minutes away from GTFO to Vegas. Who doesn't want to go to Vegas? Let's go. And it'll be the Killers, a trip for two, a free trip. And all you got to do is listen at 7 o'clock. There's nothing special. Just go ahead and be here for it, and it'll be perfect. Kara Caribou walks in the studio here getting ready to rock. Hi, Kara. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
It seems like you were in a hurry to get in here because you were supposed to start at 7. Did you want to talk about the Ziploc
I
conversation?
did.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kara Caribou joining us for the rest of the show. Thank you. Radio legend
Oh, my
Kara
God.
Caribou is here.
Sound like I should be 80.
So what's your take on this? Do you wash it?
I do. I wash them. But I've always done it because I'm broke. Those freezer Ziploc bags are so expensive.
Well, I understand that. Costco has them on sale often, by the way, about every quarter. So that's when I load up on
Yeah.
them.
Once a quarter, you do a big load up on Ziploc bags.
They're like four. You get like the freezer bag, like something like 100, and it's only $16, but then $4 off for like $12.
Wow.
It's a big savings.
That is a good deal.
Yeah, it is. So you should try that instead of washing them. No, I'm kidding. No, we should all be washing them. And you've been doing this for life?
Well, since I was old enough to support myself, I don't think when I was a kid my mom taught me to wash the bags.
Yeah.
It's not a family tradition.
No.
Kara's been here for 60 seconds. We already got a line from her to use later. Mom never taught me to wash the bags. Thank you, Kara. We appreciate you coming in. Okay, so a lot of people checking in, and there's a lot of bag washers out there that we didn't know about.
God.
Don't say that about those people. They're nice people. Bag washer sounds like a slur almost.
Hey, check out this. See that guy, that bag washer that got they ruined the neighborhood. My house value went down.
It's property value, man.
All right, what's on the text line, Case?
815 checked in. They said, my mom does this. She has baggies older than me.
Holy crap.
Oh, no. I only do it like once or twice. Yeah.
I think you're lying. I really don't believe you anymore. Let's see. Kevin's checking in from Chicago. Kevin Ahoy, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Are you a bag washer?
Well, you know, I've never really had to wash a bag with soap and water, but I wipe them out. You know, I use my lunch. I use baggies for my lunch, so I'll put my sandwich in it, and I'll use the bag for a whole entire week. My wife thinks I'm nuts. I'm just, you know, I'm very recycle savvy. You know, make sure I separate all my recycle and everything. So, I mean, if I put chips in a bag, I'll reuse the bag for the whole entire week, and then I'll throw it away at the end of the week, and next week I get a new bag for my lunch.
God, you're a good person. Jeez, really is.
I mean, just packing your lunch every day is good.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Saving money there, too.
Oh, we're gonna get so many years out of the earth just because Kevin refuses to use a new Ziploc bag. He's a hero when you think about it.
Everybody should thank today for Kevin. Today wouldn't have happened.
No.
You ever see that movie The Day After Tomorrow?
No. What's it about?
She calls me cheap. She says I'm cheap. She's like,
You're frugal. You're not cheap. You're frugal.
Kevin, leave her. You're an American hero, my friend. You don't need her dragging you down.
All right, man. Thanks for checking in, and thanks for being a good person. That's a good Chicagoan right there. So what we're talking about in the fact that made your brain go, that Ziploc as a company said they were designed to be used multiple times, and everybody in Chicago is using them wrong by throwing them away. But a lot of people seem to be checking in and saying they are multiple-use Ziploc bag people, like a wash bagger.
I think bag washer is what you said.
I know, but I think it's funnier to say wash bagger.
I agree.
Ryan, are you a wash bagger?
I am a wash bagger. Bag washer.
And have you done this your whole life? Were you taught this? Is it a family tradition? Is it your family crest that you guys are wash baggers? Something like that?
No, I've never been taught it. Whenever I got into my first apartment alone, I just reused them a couple of times until they like rip or they're stained or just don't look right anymore. But
yeah, mold.
I've always washed them out a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'm really glad there's this many people out there that are better than us.
But I wonder who's doing it for recycling and who's just doing it because they want to save money. I never thought about it was saving the earth. You know,
Just trying to save
I
yourself
also
a-
stole toilet paper from work. You know, like not
Whoa.
now.
You're at
When-
work.
When you get your first job, you're broke.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I was totally stealing toilet paper from work.
I mean, I don't care if you steal toilet paper from here.
I don't. They have it's actually locked.
We lock our toilet paper?
Oh, my God.
No,
our
like
budget.
God,
Sounds like I've tried.
not good. It's not good. Just for the bosses out there, Kara is snooping around here very early, trying to get in that toilet paper closet.
Kara, if you were going to steal toilet paper from work, shouldn't you just steal money instead?
Well,
I feel like that could solve a lot of different
They don't leave
problems.
money lying around.
Cash
You know,
register.
well, not here.
Oh, fair. Cash register here.
Well, it sounds like the toilet paper is locked up as much as the money around here.
It's in a vault.
Oh, man. So, Ryan, are you the only one in your family that's a wash bagger?
I think I am. I've never seen anyone else do it, but I haven't done it for like recycling or anything. I just do it out of habit or something. I'm not really sure, but I've
Yeah.
always done it.
Are you in a healthy relationship right now?
Yeah, my girlfriend thinks it's weird I do it, and I try to get her to do it, but she won't really do it. She'll use it once and throw it out. And
Oh,
So wasteful.
what a terrible person. All right, man. Thanks for checking in, Ryan. We appreciate you and all the other washbaggers out there. Wow, we learned something about Kara. Kara, who's joining us for the rest of the show in a couple days this week. Thank you for coming in, Kara.
You're welcome.
And contributing. Also, this text came through. This just right here at the end that I can't believe. But someone says they burn their bags after they're done using them so they don't end up in the ocean.
Oh my God, I feel awful about myself now.
Yeah, but burning bags is wrong because burning plastic makes it toxic fumes.
Oh, boy.
So don't do that.
Wait, it makes it toxic?
Burning plastic does. Now, I don't know. We have
They're
to talk
plastic bags.
We got to talk to the Ziploc people and see. But burning plastic is toxic.
Good to know.
So don't do that. Listen, don't save the earth that much. Calm down. So we're 10 minutes away from GTFO, the Killers in Vegas. A chance to get a trip there at 7 a.m. First, it's Gil Curtis with your headlines of the day.
This is not headline news. Today is Fat Tuesday, but that name may soon change because Fat Tuesday now takes Ozempic. Today is International Condom Day, or as Nick Cannon knows it, Tuesday. 15 artists have been nominated for the 2024 class of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and 3 of them actually played rock and roll. The Chiefs' Super Bowl victory party featured performances from the Chainsmokers and Post Malone. And now the 49ers don't feel so bad they lost. And ABC is going ahead with The Golden Bachelorette. Who knows how they'll find a cast since all the potential contestants watch CBS. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
All right, we're about 5 minutes away, 7 a.m. That is GTFO. The Killers in Vegas, a trip for 2, could be yours. All you got to do is sit here and listen. We give you this word, you text it, boom. And a $100 Visa gift card can be yours as well. Now, we're still talking about this fact that has blown a lot of people's minds. The company Ziploc says those bags are built and designed to be washed and reused. In Chicago, we're doing it mostly wrong, but we're finding a lot of our listeners are on board with doing that. Bill checked in and said, oh, yeah? Bill's on the south side. My family washes plastic silverware and cups.
Ew. A plastic cup, a red Solo cup should not be washed.
Oh, I have a family member who washes straws.
Straws?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to
Pardon
now
me.
with these, Stanley Cup things. They come with those straws. You kind of have to wash those, which are disgusting. I hate washing straws.
Yeah, but those are like metal or plastic straws.
No. My family does plastic straws.
Oh, like the ones
Not
you
the
like,
paper ones.
like at a
but-
McDonald's or
yeah,
whatever.
Yep.
Well,
It grosses me out. Ugh.
All right. Listen, we're finding a lot about our listeners here. It's a good thing. Also, let's see here. Someone checked in and said, I use 2-gallon Ziploc bags to feed my bees.
Wait a minute.
It's a whole other ballgame.
But he says, gotta cut them, so not a wash bagger.
Oh,
Gotta cut
that's
the
too
bags.
bad.
Yeah, you can't wash them.
But he's saving the bees. I think it evens out. His
Oh,
carbon
yeah.
footprint's okay.
You can't have a planet without bees.
No, you can't. They're crucial to the environment.
But he's using Ziploc bags, so is it canceling out the bees he's saving?
I think he's a net neutral. I don't think he's harming the earth any more than us.
We're creating more questions than answers this morning here.
It goes back to the root of the fact that recycling just isn't real. We all want it to be. We all want to believe it, but there's just too many things at play for me to believe that recycling actually exists.
But then I buy something that's made with 100% recycled material, so I got to believe that.
They're pulling the wool over your eyes,
All
Brian.
right, listen, I got to believe something. I don't believe anything. And we're not saying don't recycle, because it's good to do it, even if you're not sure it's really working, right?
That doesn't convince me, Brian.
Do you recycle, Kara?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I
good.
do.
See, you do, but do you believe it's really working?
I did until today.
All right, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.